Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into the world of TikTok. You know it, you've probably scrolled through it, and it's become a cultural phenomenon. But beyond those viral dances and catchy tunes, there's a whole lot going on behind the scenes. We're talking about the tech, the trends, and the challenges that TikTok's facing as we head into the future. From data privacy concerns to government regulations, competition heating up, and the constant battle against misinformation, TikTok's on a roller coaster ride. So buckle up, because in this video we're gonna break down everything you need to know about the future of TikTok in 2025 and beyond. Let's get into it. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room, data privacy. Now, every social media platform collects data, that's no secret. But TikTok's ownership by ByteDance, a Chinese company, has put them under intense scrutiny. Governments around the world are concerned about how user data is being handled, specifically if the Chinese government has access to it. And, it's a valid concern in this day and age. We've seen data breaches, we've seen how information can be misused, so it's natural for people to be cautious. TikTok, for their part, has repeatedly denied sharing data with the Chinese government. They've even gone as far as establishing data centers outside of China to alleviate those concerns. But the question remains, is it enough? The truth is, this issue of data privacy and security isn't going away anytime soon. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, with governments trying to implement stricter regulations and companies like TikTok trying to find that balance between protecting user data and innovating their platform. And it's not just about staying compliant, it's about building trust with users. Because at the end of the day, if people don't feel like their data is safe, they're going to jump ship to a platform that they feel more secure using. So, TikTok has a tough job on its hands, navigating these complex geopolitical waters while trying to maintain its massive user base. It's a tightrope walk, and honestly, only time will tell how it all plays out. So, data privacy concerns are one thing, but they've led to some real-world consequences for TikTok. We're talking about outright bans and restrictions in several countries. India, for example, banned TikTok back in 2020, citing security concerns, and they weren't alone. The United States, under the Trump administration, also attempted to ban the app, although that was later blocked in court. Now, these bans aren't just a headache for TikTok, they represent a huge loss in potential user base and revenue. Imagine being cut off from entire markets, it's a significant setback. In response, TikTok has been trying to appease regulators. They've been more transparent about their data practices, hired more staff in these countries, and even explored the possibility of selling their US operations to an American company. But it's a delicate balancing act. TikTok has to comply with local laws and regulations, which can vary drastically from country to country, while also trying to maintain a consistent global platform. And it's not just governments. We've also seen concerns raised by privacy advocates and human rights groups about TikTok's content moderation policies, especially when it comes to censorship and freedom of speech. This global scrutiny adds another layer of complexity to TikTok's future. It's a constant battle to navigate these geopolitical tensions, and it's a reminder that even the biggest tech giants aren't immune to the whims of governments in the court of public opinion. It'll be interesting to see how TikTok adapts and evolves in the face of these challenges because the stakes have never been higher. Now let's talk about the competition, because TikTok isn't the only game in town anymore. In fact, the short-form video market is getting crowded, and everyone wants a piece of the pie. We've got Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, Snapchat Spotlight, all gunning for TikTok's throne. And let's be real, these aren't small-time players. They're backed by tech giants with deep pockets and a history of innovation. Instagram, for example, has a massive existing user base and the power of Facebook behind it. YouTube has its dominance in long-form video and a loyal creator community. Snapchat has its own unique features and a strong hold on the younger demographic. So, TikTok's facing pressure from all sides. To stay ahead, they need to constantly innovate, introduce new features, and keep their users engaged. Because the moment people start finding other platforms more appealing, TikTok's dominance could start to fade. But competition isn't always a bad thing. In fact, it can be a driving force for innovation. It pushes companies to be better, to think outside the box, and to deliver the best possible experience for their users. So, while TikTok might be feeling the heat, This competition could actually be a good thing in the long run. It'll force them to stay on their toes, to keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the world of short-form video. And for us, the users? Well, we get to reap the benefits of this competition with even more creative content, new features, and a constantly evolving social media landscape. It's a win-win situation. Alright, let's talk about content moderation, because with great power comes great responsibility, right? And TikTok, with its billions of users and endless stream of content, has a huge responsibility to keep its platform safe and appropriate for everyone. But it's a constant uphill battle. We're talking about everything from misinformation and fake news to hate speech, bullying, and harmful content that can have real-world consequences. TikTok has been criticized for not doing enough to combat these issues, and they've even faced accusations of censorship, especially when it comes to politically sensitive content. It's a delicate balance between protecting users and respecting freedom of speech, and it's a line that's hard to draw. They've implemented algorithms and hired thousands of human moderators to review content, but with the sheer volume of videos being uploaded every minute, it's impossible to catch everything. And then there's the issue of influencer accountability. TikTok has given rise to a new generation of stars with massive followings, but with that influence comes a responsibility to use their platform for good. We've seen cases of influencers spreading misinformation, promoting harmful products, and engaging in unethical behavior. It's a constant challenge for TikTok to monitor and regulate the actions of its most popular creators. Content moderation is an ongoing challenge for every social media platform, but it's particularly acute for TikTok given its massive scale and global reach. It's something they'll need to continue to invest in and improve upon if they want to create a truly safe and inclusive platform for everyone. Now let's shift gears and talk about the impact TikTok has had on our culture. TikTok is more than just a social media app, it's a cultural phenomenon. Viral dances, catchy songs, and trends dictate what we wear, eat, and say. Remember the Renegade or the Wipe It Down challenge? TikTok is also a marketing powerhouse with brands partnering with influencers. TikTok creators are the new tastemakers, driving consumer behavior. The music industry has been transformed by TikTok. Songs go viral, leading to massive streaming numbers and record deals. TikTok's impact is undeniable, shaping our culture and tastes. It's a trend that's only going to grow in the years to come. So, we've covered a lot of ground here, from data privacy concerns to global bans, intense competition, and the challenges of content moderation. But the big question is, what does the future hold for TikTok? Honestly, it's hard to say for sure. The social media landscape is constantly evolving, and TikTok's future is intertwined with geopolitical tensions, technological advancements, and ever-changing user preferences. One thing's for certain though, TikTok can't afford to rest on its laurels. They need to continue to innovate, address user concerns about privacy and security, and find ways to navigate the complex world of global regulations. They also need to find ways to monetize their platform effectively. While they've made strides in advertising and influencer marketing, they'll need to explore new revenue streams to stay competitive in the long run. We might see TikTok expanding into e-commerce, allowing users to purchase products directly within the app. Or maybe they'll invest in augmented reality and virtual reality, creating even more immersive and engaging experiences for their users. Strategic partnerships will be crucial as well. We've already seen TikTok collaborating with music labels and media companies, and we can expect to see more of these partnerships in the future as they try to expand their reach and influence. The road ahead for TikTok is filled with both challenges and opportunities. It's a company with immense potential but also facing significant headwinds. Only time will tell how they'll navigate these turbulent waters, but one thing's for sure. TikTok's story is far from over. So, that was our deep dive into the world of TikTok. We've covered a lot, from the amazing ways it's shaping culture to the very real challenges it's facing. TikTok's journey is a testament to the ever-evolving nature of technology and the power of social media. It's a story of innovation, disruption, and the constant need to adapt to a rapidly changing landscape. What do you think the future holds for TikTok? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.